up from this dream and tell you about the news inside, where people were telling me you committed suicide. I couldn't grasp the idea, so I went to my room and cried and told peeps I'm doing fine, due to my foolish pride. Sad fact is I'm not dreaming. I lost one of my money grips and hopes you'll sign on from heaven. It's still on my buddy list. I remember we used to build on things defined with the senses. You thought more than me when we rhymed. I named you pensive. Knowing that you're gone helped me see how precious life is. I don't know what to say, but I know you're with me as I write this. Since you left the earth, LDS, I'll break through the feud. And that girl Simone doesn't mistake me for you. Your roommate came back to school, lives on the 7th floor, and my mother doesn't stay in Connecticut anymore. I can't help but to wonder if I was in my dorm on last March 16th instead of in New York, you could've talked with me. And I don't know what happened that day or made you need to fall, but I suppose you decided you'd already seen it all. Kids in the school paper called you unmotivated, and that ignorance pissed me off. No way I could overstate it. I feel like I should've known death was on your mind, but I don't think you thought ahead. The plan had impulsive design. You might have won your inner war, was taking the next step, or maybe you lost that war and gave it a death step. You came to me inside a dream. I didn't ask the right questions. Asked about when you didn't die, trying to cite reference. Why didn't I ask you about your life essence? I stand behind your decision, though I can't agree with it, but stay practiced for the cypher when we meet again. If I didn't make this track, then I wouldn't be a friend. Sidney Terrell Harris, rest in peace, kid. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the odds of March attacking that for which I am. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the odds of March attacking that for which I am. She said she could taste the sunrise with the corner of my lips. I said she could corner my lips with the taste of a sweet sunrise. This woman turned my bitter half into a sweetened fool by being the realest person I ever would meet in school. I said I wanted to measure us in years instead of months, when in truth I meant lifetimes instead of years. In 6 days she said it's over, second time that death appeared. Ain't it funny how heart and hurt share the same letters and sound, and how love's a Brazilian rock till heartbreak weathers it down, leaving you fettered and bound, instead dead in the ground. Cause in your head it resounds till it's embedded in towels on your mind's kitchen floor, causing grooves you walk across, and everything that held you together within your thoughts is lost. Got sick of crying my eyes out, smearing tears inside the margin, telling self I never loved you in big words and loaded jargon. I needed my soul back, cause you and your Jesus took it with you, and the fact I didn't know him, you said that was your issue, and I was taken from you, yet God gave you volition. And how you really love me, I just put you in a position where you question your faith and unsettle its place. Cause for you I serve your God's level in space. I couldn't comprehend exactly why we got to end. I guess I'm swimming in sin and you can't face the consequence. I can attest to the time I let you rest in my mind, cause in my essence you'll find marks is etched in the spine. So I tell you what I want you to know and encrypt the rest of my rhymes. You left me much exposed, I just wish it was juxtaposed, so I could be who you wanted and easily touch your soul. I couldn't compete with Jesus and I never wanted to. My entire desire was you believe in my love for you. March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the odds of March attacking that for which I am. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the odds of March attacking that for which I am. Who arrested my imagery? I taste despair in rainbows. I hate to share my brain's load. I stay in here to say no, to jump at invisible fences and run in my personal gauntlet. See rain when the weather's great and feel that every drop is haunted. Many catastrophes and doggerel. My mind's a masterpiece. I have released from plastic sheets to cast the beast and mongrel. So am I clinically depressed or just cynically inept? Losing the movements inside that are mentally inset. Wrote so much in the days to follow, it was hard to say tomorrow. I'm just an empty shell. My soul gave way to sorrow, living in my limited instance for existence. And I'm partially impartial to taking part in this sin. Can't see the forest through the trees or the trees through carved initials, or make my way back cause experience scarred the tissue. And March turned into April, April was turned out in the first place. May turned into Mother May, I find a reason to live in the worst way. But I didn't choose to force fate, only cause the month of May carries my mother's birthday. I approach an abyss, hoping hope will persist. Coax my soul to resist the molten cold within. To you the Ides of March, the day the death of Julius Caesar, but the death of my innocence is truly proven it's neither. And the ending of winter is a sign and start. So this year I'll hibernate and beware the Ides of March. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the Ides of March attacking that for which I am. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and fetid consciousness. And ferocious lion, out, sacrificial lamb, where the Ides of March attacking that for which I am. The month of March marks many minds with metamorphosis, but my mind's marked with pain and consciousness, but my mind's marked with pain, embedded consciousness, and ferocious lying out, sacrificial lamb. Beware the eyes of March attacking that for which I am.